to my channel. I'm Sharon and this is Fun with Cross Stitch. Today is the 1st of March 2023. Finally made it to March. Geez, this year is just flying past, isn't it? Where is the days going? This is Flosstube number 35, so that's creeping up as well. I'd just like to welcome all my existing viewers and subscribers. Thank you for coming back every fortnight. I really appreciate you coming back to see what I have to show you, and hope you enjoy what I show you in the content. If you have any questions, please leave any questions in the comments down below, and that way I can answer them either in these videos or in the Stitch With Me's, whichever the question applies to. I'd like to welcome all my new viewers and new subscribers. I have a few. I'm getting closer to the 870 mark, so that's not a bad effort for just over 12 months. So we'll see how we go with there. I've changed the way I do my camera. I'm on a different stand today. So I've tried to block out the light above. I know you can see the shadow of the fan, but if I don't have the fan on, it gets too hot. So I've tried to block out the light because I know a lot of people didn't like the light. See, it's still there, but I've tried to block it out. So we'll see how we go. Hopefully this one is okay. Now this fortnight I've worked on 6 projects. I missed 2 because of the challenges I had to do. I've got some haul. I've got 2 fully finishes, so that's exciting. And I'd like to do some shout outs for some new Flosstubers that I've found. So we might do the new Flosstubers first, and that way that part of it is done. The first one is, this lady's done, it's just her first Flosstube out. It's Becky Got Craft. I will put a link in the description box down below. She lives in Florida and she does a heap of full coverage. She's very good at what she does. She's very funny. So she was good to watch. So I've subscribed to her channel. So pop along and show some love. Another one is Mod Cross Patterns, and that is Sarah. She does some lovely patterns. I think she's only got a couple of videos out as well. So these are all new to me. I only just found them by chance. So that's another good one. And Holly the Cross Stitch Addict. She's another one. And I'm pretty sure they all do full coverage with some non-full coverage thrown in. But they're new ones to me. So I thought I'd share them so that you can pop along and show them some love. Okay, we might get into these fully finishes first. I have a bit of haul as well, but not much. Still trying to work out this new arrangement that I've done on the craft. Would you like to say hello first, would you? Come on then. Oh, there's Tiger. He's sitting there patiently on the floor. Now, last time you seen him was in the craft room tour. Then you get, good boy. I didn't mean to bite my foot. Okay, the first fully finish I have is Jelly Belly. So here's Jelly Belly. He has a face now, and I've put a little suit on him. So he's all ready to go to his new owner, Jalen. So he's cute. He's got his ears. So I thought he was rather cute. He's very cuddly. I'll have to make another one now because he's been sitting on my craft chair. But I think I've done okay. I think Jalen will like him. Actually, I think he's bigger than Jalen, so I can use him as a pillow. But he's nice and cuddly. And I got a little panda suit for him, just a baby suit. So what I did was, when I brought that one, I brought another one for Jalen, so they can be matching. So he can be the same as his teddy. So that's a fully finish. Alright, where are you going to sit now? I might just sit you there. And the next one I finished was his birth sampler. So this one's a fully finish now too. Try and get the blinds out of the way. So that one's a fully finish. Welcome to the world. So I'm loving the way that one turned out. I didn't center, when I done the, I think I might shut those blinds. when I did the words, I thought I'd centered them better, but I didn't. No, back to front. Oh, well, I'll fix that when I do the editing, hopefully. So there we go. So they're the two fully finishes I have. So they can go off to Jalen now that they've been shown. Let's sit Jelly Belly down there. Okay, let's get into the stitching. I'll do haul at the end, and that way if nobody's interested in haul, that's okay. Okay, the first one is, I have laminated my sheets. I think I've laminated all of them. First one is Animal Kingdom. This one is by Aimee Stewart. It's a Heaven and Earth design. Now I started in the middle because I wanted to make sure that my fabric was big enough. So I've started in the middle and started on this waterfall, and I've started doing the first book. So that's a start. Now on this one I got 1,894 stitches, and I'm on 1.23%. Tiger's over there seeing what he can get into. And here we are on this one. So you can see the first book coming in. So I'm going to do whatever fits in the Q snap, I think. We'll see how we go. I'm going to do all this book section here. And I haven't decided whether I'm just going to do that middle row all the way across, or do this section, whatever fits in here, like do all the books where the books are, and then go to the bottom. So I'll work that out as I go. I'm not quite sure yet, but I know I'll finish these books here and see how we go after that. But I'll put before pictures in because I don't think I had any of this book done last time. What are you trying to get into? Mischief, no doubt. So I didn't work on as many. I missed two. I missed Stargazer and Red because of the challenges. Because the challenges were so high, higher count, that I done them on a full coverage. Bless you. Tiger gets cat flu. Even though it's not winter, he still gets cat flu. There only has to be a little bit of dust around, and that's it. He'll be sneezing like crazy. So he's not too bad at the moment. Okay, the next one is Stitching Beauty by Teresa Gil. This one I got off Etsy shop. Teresa Gil Etsy. I like the way the greens and the pinks come together, and she's stitching. I think this will be quite nice when it's all done. This one is done on, it's Ice Ice Baby, and it's a 16 count Ada from Colour Cascades. No, I haven't written down the stitch count for this one. This one is non-pattern keeper, so I'll just move this needle minder a bit. This one I just count. It's just, Tiger, I can see you in the background there. Don't you dare jump up there. Just one moment. Down. Come on. Down. Good boy. I'm sure he's like a dog sometimes. He jumps up there and he pulls the Lego off, and that means I've got to rebuild it before hubby gets home. So, nah, it's all good. Oh, okay, so here we are on this one. Now with this one, I started just doing the outline on the dress. So I thought I'd see how we go on this one. This one I was taking upstairs. While Bruce was away, I was taking this one upstairs and doing this one while I was waiting for him to call, because I didn't have much to take up. So I decided to do all the one colour. It's easier to take up then. But then I started filling it in. The empty gaps here are all for beads. I'm not sure about that one. I think that's just where I've stopped. So I'm liking where that's coming. It's been different doing one colour at a time, because this is all one colour. Then I think there's 3 different colours in the fill-in. So it hasn't been too bad, but it's been different for me, because I normally just do it as it comes. I don't normally do colour by colour. But because this one went upstairs, I thought, well, that would be easier to do colour by colour, and then I don't have to take so much up. He's laying on the floor right behind me, yeah? All because I said no. He's very obedient. I'm sure he's a dog sometimes, because, well, you've seen him. He got down when I told him to. I thought I'd have to get up and get him down, but he was good. Okay, the next one is Bruce's linfox truck. Now this is one that's chartered by me. Try and get the glare off. Now if you watched my previous Flosstube update, I was just doing down the bottom here, just in the corner. That's as far as I got. Now I wanted to take it a bit further this time and get out of just the browns. Well, I mean blacks, but not much different, but you can start to see a picture. Now I've sort of worked up. I've done a bit of the tyre and a bit of the front of the truck. It's still a dark colour, but it gives me more options to work. I don't have to just work the brown. I can work over now. So what I'm doing is just finding a symbol between here and the truck, the tyre, and just filling it in wherever it goes. Sort of like Stitchy Mummy does, where she finds the next symbol and then just follows it. Not Royal Rose, but typewriter message maybe. But I'm just finding it wherever it goes. I take it. If it fits in the Q-snap, it goes in. So this one I got 3007 stitches on. So I had a pretty good run with this one. This one I had one of the big challenges, which helped with this one. Let's see if I can get it all. So this is where I was. I was just down here. So I've done a bit across. I did up and then I worked across, a couple of stitches in there to get across. So this is the tyre and this is the front of the truck. So the bull bar will come in about here. But I thought I'd work my way over instead of counting over, because if I count over, for sure I'd count wrong. I always do. So I've learnt my lesson there. So now I work my way over. So when I pick this up again, I can either work down here, work in the middle, or work up near the tyre. So what I think I will do is just pick whatever symbol is here that's missing and then work that across, because most of the browns and the blacks are over here, but most of these are all just browns, or there's a few greens in there. So I might just pick whatever colour is missing, whatever symbol is missing, and just work it across like I've been doing. But this one is on 2.53%. So I'm loving the idea that I've actually got some more to work on now, not just this little section. Hopefully those wrinkles come out. I don't know why. It must be the way the fabric was folded. Hopefully they come out. I haven't had any problems with wrinkles before. The only time I had a problem was when I used a hoop. The mark seemed to have trouble getting that out, and that was when I done that I'll get it right in a minute. The Easter one that I showed on the tour. When I done that one in a hoop to start with, and it was okay, but the hoop mark stayed in. Healthy today, drinking water, trying to be more healthier. Okay, let's see what the next one. Well, we might do this big one. This is peacocks and castles. Or castles and peacocks. Oh, I thought it was a long dog, but it's not. It's one I got off of an Etsy store. I can't remember what it is, and it doesn't say on here, so I will put it in the description notes. Yeah, so I've started on these stairs here and going to work on this castle. Now I didn't get much done on this one, only 200 stitches because that's all the challenge called for. So I done this one in between doing the big challenges. So here we are with this one. So all I worked on this one was starting here for the castle to go up because I had already done all the stairs and a peacock needle minder goes in well. So this one is done on Silks for You. I'm not sure of the colour name because that one was in a Christmas box, and I'm not sure of the fabric. I'll have to find the bag. There's got to be a bag with the details in it, but it is an 18 count, but I'm not sure of what colourway. I'm sorry. Tiger. So I will check that out and find and let you know on that one. But that one stays on the scroll rod until I need to move it because it's just handy. It's set where it is. What are you trying to do? Get into mischief. Okay, I've only got 2 left. This is going to be a short one today. Okay, this one is, I'll save the best till last. This one is Dark Jungle, Temple and Tigers by Ciro Marchetti. Oh, I love the colours on this one. The only thing I'm not sure about is in the tree trunk there's 2, I'm guessing they're baboons. But in the mock-up, they're just like a blob. So you can't see what they are. So when I stitch there, I'm just going to stitch all black. I'm not going to have them in there because you wouldn't tell what they are anyway. They're just here. You can't see what they are when you do the mock-up. So I'm just going to do all the inside of that tree black. Whether it's black or 939, depending on what colour it is when I get there. So I'm doing down here in the corner. Now I've done the flower on my last challenge. The next challenge was going to be this purple flower. Now it was, by memory, 1,000 stitches. Just give me a minute. Oh, I needed to do 1,500 stitches for my challenge, but I only got 321 done on that day, and then the next day I got more. So I got 821 stitches done, and then I had to put it away because a pop-up challenge come for the group and you had to stop and do this one. So I got to the purple flower. So what I was going to do is the red flower, the purple flower, maybe the yellow one. If not, go up to the tiger. I want to get the tiger's face in, and then I'll see where I go from there, whether I go along the bottom or whether I go up. I could go up because that gives you an elephant, but if I go along the bottom I'll get a raccoon. So if you go up you get the elephant, go along the bottom you get a raccoon. So I don't know, we will see as we go along with that one. But I got 821 stitches in, and I'm on 1.40%. Now when I do some stitching today, I'll go back on this one because I need to do make that up to 1,500. So this is where we are with this one. Now I already had that flower done, so all I've done is filled in this greenery and black here and started on the purple flower. But like I said, I had to put this one away. I had to stop my road trip and do a pop-up one, which is fine by me because it was fun. It was good. It was good, and I'm loving the progress that I made by doing that. Because the challenge I had to do, well, the challenge that was set was 4,500 stitches. So I decided to do that all on the one project because I thought, well, that will give a good substantial amount on that one project. Now, can you guess what project I used? It was Warmth of Home by Shimeral. Now, the last time you've seen it, I think I was about here. On the Stitch With Me, I was doing a piece of the claw in the black. I'd only done one paw patch or pad. So it was just doing one black. So needless to say that, for this one, I got a total, what did I drop? Nope, not my needle. I got a total of 7,550 stitches done on it in 2 weeks. How exciting! And I'm on 73.97%, so not long to go. I ended up doing a 10% over the 2 weeks. So you ready? You ready? Here we go, look at this. Woohoo! So I've finished all the blue at the bottom, which is, I was about here. And the stitch with me, I think it was this paw pad that I was doing. So I'm so excited, so happy with it. What are you up to, Tiger? Yeah, so happy with it. So I've finished all the way along, and I've outlined his paw, so when I get to there and get all this bit done in here, I can move the Q-snap, and that should be the last time I move it, because there's only a little bit left to do. So I'm really loving that. But yeah, 7,550. So when I had that big challenge for 4,500, I thought, yep, this is the one. This is the one I'm going to do it on, because this one is for a finish. Now I think I've only got about maybe 18, maybe 17,000 stitches to go. So a few more big challenges and I'm home and hosed. But this one gets worked on every week. This was only, I worked on it over 7 days. So 2 challenges got done on this one. But I'm just loving it. I love this one. I can't wait for it to be finished. I can, but I can't. I mean, I love stitching on it, and I'm loving the way it looks, but I will love it when it's finished. But then I think I'll miss it. But that's okay. When it's finished, I'll put another one in its place. So that is all my stitching I can show you. I'll just get a drink. Now for that fortnight, I did 13,660 stitches. Not a bad effort, I don't think. For the month of February, I did 21,139. So I was down by just over 1,000 from January. So I thought I'd keep track every month, and that way we can see what the difference is. We will do the wheel spin so we can see what we're going to be working on next fortnight. But first I might just show you these few charts that I found. This one is, they're all black work. Now I'm not starting them this year because this year I'm doing no new starts. So this one is a steady thread. It's 100 days of tiny. So it'd be different. I'm not sure how I'd go because I'm not into doing this sort of thing regularly or normally. So I just thought something different. Next year I'm going to mix it up a bit, but we'll get into that as we get closer. So there's that one. This one is, they're all from the steady thread. This one is a notebook. Well, it says notebook, but it's needles. Oh, needle book, sorry. I need to learn to read. Needle book. Now these ones, they're sort of the pattern, but you can't get nothing off of it. So these are for Christmas designs. These are all from the same person. They're all the steady thread. This is an Easter one. Like I said, you can't get nothing from it. It's just all black work. So that'll be a fun one. And the mini star sampler. So they are all black work. They're all different. I don't know how I'd go, but we might just give it a go. I'd like to at least just try it and see what happens. I also picked up a cross stitcher magazine, and I picked it up because it's got these Christmas decorations. Now I know I'm not going to be doing them for this Christmas, but I thought for maybe next Christmas. So that's not too bad. Just seen it and thought, yeah, they're quite nice. And there's some calendar that come with it for Christmas cards. Okay, we might spin the wheel to find out what we are going to be working on next fortnight. Hope I don't bump the camera. Tiger hasn't jumped up today, but he's laying right beside me down here. Kind of decisions wheel. Okay, so this one is non-full coverage. So let's see what we're going to be working on. Game of Swans, which would be good. That one's pretty good actually. I have a lot done on that. That is another one that I think might be finished. Might be finished this year, but we'll see how we go. Next one. Stargazer. That's good because I didn't get to work on that. But now hubby's back, I won't be taking up a project to do in bed, so I'll have to get these little ones in somehow. Castles and peacocks. We'll see if I can get that castle finished on that one. And one more. Red. Oh, that's good because that's another one I didn't get to work on that I was supposed to work on this fortnight. So that works out well. All right, let's see full coverage. Let's see what we're going to work on. Map of Australia. That's good. I haven't worked on that one for a few weeks. Now, Map of Australia will be the one that gets subbed in for Warmth of Home when that one's finished, because Map of Australia is the next one that's due for a finish, and that will be finished this year. Let's hope. Yeah, it should be. Oh, what happened? Oh, that was Warmth of Home. Well, we know that one's going to be in there. That one gets, even if it didn't get picked, I would have been doing it anyway. Tiger. And one more. Oh, good. Hubble Bubble. Haven't had that one for a while. Now, I know I'll be getting... Oh, I don't know where I've put my chart. I'll have to find that. I know there's some big challenges coming up, so I will be doing them on the big challenges. But for the non-full coverage, I'll just have to fit them in where I can. Okay, let's see if I can find... Alright, so Warmth of Home, you know. This one is Warmth of Home, so I'll be doing more on that one. Castles and Peacocks, which you just seen that one now. I would like to try and get this part of the castle finished, so the whole step and that castle is done. So that's what I hope to be working on. Sorry, hope that's not too noisy. I'll do it a different way. This is Tigers by Artisy. That's another one I'll be working on. Now at the moment I'm only doing his nose and mouth, so I'll continue on that and working out. So that's one I'll be working on. Stargazer. I'll work more on the dress. I hope that wasn't too loud with these. I'm very sorry if it was. Australia map. Now I'm over this side, so I'm working my way up. So I'll continue on that. I haven't done any of that for a little while. Hubble bubble. Still working down the bottom. By memory, I've worked all the way to the other side. Now I'll just head up. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Map of Australia, Warmth of Home, Tiger, Hubble Bubble. Game of Swans is the other one I haven't shown you. And this is Game of Swans. So when I work on this one, I'll work on filling in more of the bottom, because I'm halfway finished the bottom. So let's see how we go. And red, but red is Aimee, so I don't have a printed out chart, laminated chart of that one. Let's see if, I think this would be red. Look at that. What a guess. Only because I was supposed to work on this one last one. I didn't. So this is red. Actually, you haven't seen red for quite a while. But depending on what challenge comes up, because it's a paper pattern, it works out a bit harder. Now I think that's the right way up. So that's where we are with red anyway. That's my starting point. So I'd love to get more done on this one. This one is on, it looks like an 18 count, and it's a sparkly fabric. So I'd love to get more of that one done. So that's the one I'm going to be working on. So I will get something done. I just have to prioritize the paper charts. Actually, I think that's that one and that one and Stargazer are the only two that aren't in Pattern Keeper. So I'll just have to set some time aside to make sure that I actually get some of those done, a decent amount. So when I've got, because if I've got challenges that are over 1,000, then I like to do them ones on Pattern Keeper, because then I don't have to count so much. But if I've got challenges where it's a couple of hundred, I might have a few challenges that are a couple of hundred, so I can just keep going on red or Stargazer. Because Stargazer's probably nearly halfway done, because I've done all the top and I've done, oh, I'll show you. Instead of trying to let you guess, I'll show you. So I'm quite happy with Stargazer. So that's where we're going to be starting with Stargazer. See, I've only got the dress to go, and then it's all the beads. So you may as well say I'm halfway. So this one could be classed as maybe a finish. So by the time we're only just in March, April, May, June, that's 4 months. So by the time that we're in mid-year, I will make that the focus piece. There we go. Decision done. Because I'd like to finish a Mirabilia, and then she can go on the wall with Roses of Sharon. Yes, I know, it's not on the wall yet. Hubby's been too busy traveling around the countryside with work. But we will get there. It's okay, it's done anyway. Okay, well that's all I have to show you. Let's see, where are we? March. So the next floss tube will be on the 15th of March. So that'll be number 36. Now, maybe Friday I will do a flip through of one of those Disney books. I have 6 folders, so there'll be 6 different videos, because I'm not going to do them all in one video because it'll be too much for you. So I'll do 6 separate videos over 6 weeks, if that's okay with everybody. And then I'll try and get a Stitch With Me done. If I don't get a chance before Wednesday, then the Stitch With Me will be next Wednesday. We'll see how we go for time wise. But or say Friday I'll do a flip through of one of the books. Next Wednesday I will do a stitch with me, and then maybe the Friday after we'll do another flip through. So maybe on the Fridays the flip through will come through. Wednesdays will be my floss tubes and stitch with me's. And if hubby's working on the weekends, then I might do another stitch with me on a weekend. So we will see. If there's any particular chart you want to see stitched on, let me know. The most common one at the moment would be Warmth of Home. I've got to get stuck back into Toy Shop, but it just hasn't spun up yet. So I'm trying to go with what gets spun up, because that way I know every chart will get worked on. It's just time. But yeah. Well, Tiger's been very good. The only other thing I've worked on is the blanket. I've got two more balls of wool to go, and then a third of the blanket is done. I've no point holding it up because it's too big, but I can put a photo up. I did put one up on my last floss tube. And then I will start on the middle section. So when I start on the middle section, I can hold that one up because it'll be new, so it won't be heavy. It won't be so many balls of wool. It takes about 15 balls to do one strip, and I've got to do 3 strips. So I'm hoping one ball normally takes me about 2 hours. So I was hoping to have it done by winter. So I need to do it for the next 30 days. I'm just waiting for more wool to come in. I have 2 balls, so that'll finish the first column. I think I only need 2, maybe 3. I'll have a look. But then that'll finish the first one. Hopefully when I finish that, then the new wool should be in. It should be in within 2 weeks. So, and then if I do 30 days straight, 1 ball every day, it'll only take me a month to finish, and then I can have it done by winter for him. So that would be good. That's my aim anyway. Just depends on the cross stitch. When I get closer to Warmth of Home to being nearly a finish, I'll do a stitch with me for the last few hundred stitches, and that way you can join in on the journey with me. So that's exciting. Well, I think that's about it for me now. I've showed you my fully finishes. They can go to Jalen now. Done all my whips. Told you what I'm working on next fortnight. Some new floss tubers, if you want to pop over to them and just show them some love. Plus they're fun to watch. I like them, so we'll see how we go. But I will link them down below so that you can click on the link. If you have any questions, just pop them down below. You can either put them down below, you can email me. My email address will be down the bottom. I have an Instagram account which is Fun with Cross Stitch and underscoring between each word, and a Facebook group Fun with Cross Stitch. If you want to join that, just pop along and answer the 3 questions and you will be accepted into the group. You have to answer the 3 questions because we have had a few spammers in there, so we're just trying to keep the group clean and happy for everyone to be in there, and everyone wants to be in there, so that will be what we're aiming at. Don't forget to post on there, post all your pictures. I've got a few challenges going over there, but I've got to get some more in there ready for April. So we'll get that organised. Don't think there's anything else. I have got Christmas Advent bags going at the moment. The large one was 120, medium was 100. If you're interested in them, you can still let me know. There's still a few spots left, so if you're interested, let me know down below. Comment or let me know on Instagram or in the group page. There is more details in the group page if you need to know any more details about it, or just ask me and I will let you know. I think that's it for now. I think I'll go and get this edited and uploaded because it takes all day. It's going for 40 minutes, so it should be about a 45-minute video, so that's about normal. What I'll do is I'll edit it and I'll get it started, and then I've got to pop down the shop. So if I pop down the shop, the internet's a lot better. So I don't know, it's very slow if I stay in the house, but I try and do my videos first and then go out, and then that way it works that way a bit quicker. Okay, well that's it for me. I've finished rambling. I'll leave you be to go watch another video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy what I show you and enjoy sitting there listening to me ramble on. If it's not too bad for you. If you haven't liked the video, please like the video if you did like it, of course. That helps me get up in the algorithm. If you haven't subscribed, hit that little subscribe button, hit the little bell, and then you'll know when I put up another video. And that's it for me. I'll let you go now. Thank you for watching, everybody. Stay safe and happy stitching. See you in a fortnight. Happy stitching, everyone. Bye.